The Vitamix is truly one extraordinary machine.
And KitchenAid.
Your KitchenAid stand mixer will get the job done.
5, 4, 3, 2, gone.
You've got to be fast.
Don't miss out.
Shop at home or on the go.
Shop tsc.ca.
As you know, the valedictorian gives the speech at graduation. At the end of this week, you will both deliver your speeches to a blue ribbon panel of idiots of my choosing. Whoever wins will be crowned valedictorian. That sound fair?
No, actually it doesn't.
The final chapter of Glee, seen right here on City, is fast approaching, and sadly the world will have to say goodbye to the acid-tongue Sue Sylvester, who we love to hate. Please welcome the woman behind the queen of mean. She smells lovely, Jane Lynch. AKA Scene Stealer. I mean, name the movie, name the show. You are so loved. I attacked you and said thank you for...
You did. Well, I attacked you back.
I did. And I said thank you for providing us with so much joy and laughter, because there's not enough in the world, and you do it so beautifully.
Thank you. Thank you. I think laughing is the most important thing in the world. Obviously, I value it highly.
And you've laughed and worked with the best of them. Before we get into that, let's talk about why you are here and why I was spritzing myself with perfume and downing mints.
Well, and
because I feared nose blindness.
Indeed. Well, nose blindness is a terrible affliction that many of us suffer from. Nose blindness is when you become accustomed to the smells in your house and you don't even know they're there anymore. And I'm here with Febreze because we made a terrific, I think, PSA with Funny or Die about this condition called nose blindness.
Let's clear the air and take a clip. Maybe you're suffering from nose blindness and you may not know it.
Hi, I'm Jane Lynch, and that's not my name. I want to talk about a condition that can affect anyone. It's called being nose blind, and it's when a person becomes so accustomed to the odors in their own home that they don't even notice them anymore. But guess what? Other people do. Come on. Well, ladies, we're
you know
all
what? We
here
can
for a
all relate
very
to this. I mean, you have
important
that aunt
reason.
where maybe it smells mothball-y, or somebody likes to cook, you know, like you go through it here, cod, and it lingers throughout the scent of the cow. And it's a taboo topic, and you don't want to hurt their feelings.
Right, exactly. Well, I think, you know, it's like with any addiction. You got to come in and you got to face them. You have to, the very first step is what? Admitting it. Like you just admitted something to me off camera. Very, very first step.
It's true.
And then, you know, Febreze actually eliminates those odors and leaves a fresh scent. And you can see that on noseblind.ca.
It clears the air quite literally.
Yes.
And you're really helping your friends because you want to go there and enjoy the surroundings.
You know, I just gotten cats. This is like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I became accustomed to the smell of the litter. And, you know, you have to change the litter box, and I wasn't great at it. And people would come in and say, Jane.
The stinky stink.
Yeah, stinky house, Jane.
So you wouldn't leave the house after a 12-hour day?
Well, you know what, when you come back, and that's when you clear your nose palate, and you go, oh.
And speaking of food, I quite enjoy that on your Twitter feed. You enjoy, as do I, taking the occasional food pic, the twit pic.
Yeah.
So eat that, Kevin Frankish. I know you got a shot with Jane earlier. It's Jane taking a pic of the food pic saying, hashtag it before you eat it if you love it.
Well, the thing is I think that presentation is so important to chefs and in restaurants, and if it looks really good, then you should take a picture of it because it's going to go away. It's ephemeral. You know, you eat it and it's
Preach,
gone.
Jane Lynch. I just high-fived Jane Lynch, and she has smooth hands, too.
Oh, thank you.
Talk to us about the final season of Glee. It is bittersweet for you. You're going to start taping soon, season 6. Award-winning, Golden Globe Award nominee for your role. Such an incredible
I won the
cast.
Golden Globe.
Sorry,
what do you mean
winner,
nominee?
Winner.
I won it.
She's so won it. She has it. Where are you storing it? In your
as you walk into my house, it's right there on a shelf.
As it should be. Yes. With neon lights.
Yes, exactly. Golden Globe, I won. Yes.
Golden Globe winner.
Right.
Thank you. So, what can we expect going into season 6? Because we saw you get the promotion as principal, as Sue Sylvester.
That's right. So I imagine, I don't know this for a fact, but I will still be principal, and all the Glee kids from, you know, the first crop of kids are all coming back to Lima. Cool. I believe that's what's happening. I don't know this for a fact, but I heard through the grapevine that that's what's going to happen. And we're going to see there's going to be some rivalries and some factions with the schools, other schools in the area, and the kids are going to kind of be back at it, singing and dancing. And
do you have input into that last line of the last season as to how Sue Sylvester should ride off into the tracksuit sunset?
I think that I love that, the tracksuit sunset.
Hard to say.
I think well, you did it quite well. I bet if I had an idea, they would listen, and if it was good, they would do it, because they have done that before. I've given them terrible ideas before, and they don't do it, which is probably a good thing.
They filter.
Yeah, right.
And please talk a little bit about Corey Monteith. So proud of him as a Canadian actor, and recently marked the one-year anniversary of his death just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
what was it like to work alongside?
Corey was one of those guys. He was a little bit older than the other kids, and he knew we were breathing rarefied air, and that was one of the things that we bonded on, because I'm a lot older than the kids. And he knew we had a great thing, and he was extremely grateful for it. I never saw anybody enjoy success and everything that comes along with it, like access, and he gets to meet a lot of people. He was always nice to people on set. I would go to, these radio tours and these television tours that I'm doing today. I would go with him, and he was always the nicest guy.
Gracious.
And gracious, and he loved it. He loved it, and we loved him. He was our quarterback. He truly was.
And we love you, and we loved seeing all of these celebrities that have made, their cameos and appearances.
Yeah.
Who surprised you the most? I mean, Gwyneth Paltrow, Britney Spears, Kate Hudson, Stamos. I mean,
Stamos was amazing. He was in a Rocky Horror episode a couple of seasons ago, and Gwyneth Paltrow is just the complete package, as is Kate Hudson. They're great dancers, they're great singers, and so fun. They came there to play.
Who would be your ideal? Make the cameo, final season, go big or go home. Would it be a crush? Would it be just someone you admire in the biz? Would it be like
I
a De
already had
Niro?
Olivia Newton-John and Carol Burnett. I don't know. I'd implode if anybody came on that would make me more excited than working with them. I would love somebody that like Tyne Daly. I don't know, who she is. She was in Cagney and Lacey years ago. But she's a wonderful actress, and she's blowing it up on Broadway. She does really great work, and I would love to do something like Bosom Buddies from Maine with her.
Something tells me she'd make herself available for this, because it's going to be huge.
So. Yeah.
And make sure you check up all things Jane Lynch. Follow her on Twitter, as we do, at Jane Marie Lynch. How lovely,
right.
Jane Marie.
Yes, my little name.
Oh, little Jane Marie
Don't
action.
wear it out.
I happen to be Dina Marie.
Oh, well, there you go.
We're
I think
twins.
it's the most popular middle name in Christendom.
Okay,
so.
well, that's true. And you're very tall, too.
Yeah, and as you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we both have elbows.
And we both have elbows. And that's what we have so much in common.
We're so bonding.
It's just the list goes on and on.
Check out Glee. It's
Do you like
season.
pizza?
I love pizza.
Okay, stop the madness.
Glee premieres in 2015. Remember, tell your friends it's easy to smell fresh, just Fabrizi. Thank you. Jane Lynch, everybody.
Thank you.
Kevin Frankish, Jane and I, now that we're BFFs, we're going to go take some food pics, and we're going to send it your way, okay? Hater?
Well, look what I'm doing right now. I'm taking a picture of my lunch.
He's trying to impress you.
Which, by the way, is paleo.
Oh, good. I am a paleo person.
I'm just pale.
Yeah, yes, indeed you are.
Bronzer.
So there we go.
Thanks,
all right.
Kev. You're sucking up to the talent.